Jett, just to let you know, 21 points, that's where you're at.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
On the heels of being the first back-to-back winner of 2024, Honda HRC's Jett Lawrence kept the ball rolling in a big way by sweeping all 3 races of the Triple Crown in Indianapolis. The overall win was also Lawrence's 5th win of the season through the first 10 races. Lucas Oil Stadium hosted the 10th round of the Monsterenergy AMA Supercross Championship as we saw another exciting night of racing in both classes, first hosting a Supercross round 15 years ago. Jett Lawrence dominated the 450SX class with 1-1-1 finishes tonight as he continues a historic rookie run in the premier class of Supercross. Hey, maybe someday the Australian number 80 motocross racer will have his own place in his Sports Hall of Fame. On Saturday, Lawrence added himself to another list of rare feats, becoming only the second 450SX rider to sweep a Triple Crown event in the history of the format, which was introduced ahead of the 2018 season. On a Honda, in 2020, Ken Roczen swept the Glendale Supercross. With 7 rounds to go, I'm willing to say this: Jett Lawrence's win was essentially him winning the title. He's nearly a full round's worth of points on both Cooper Webb and Chase Sexton, and as these rounds continue to wind down, Jett is going to have the luxury of not having to push things to the limit, if he doesn't have to. Despite that, he did go for the jugular in that 3rd main event to go for the sweep when it was unnecessary, so who am I to say? Also, that entire main 3 sequence with him and Roczen was awesome. Take a look. He's simply younger than the rest of the class. He has a lot of talent for sure, but so did the rest of them at his age. The difference is they raced great riders at their peaks or close to it back then. Jett isn't fighting any rider at his prime nowadays. Didn't do it in the 250s either. He's racing riders past their prime, still fast but past their prime, insecure riders, riders who have never shown or developed their true potential, some other factory but average riders. No disrespect to anyone's career, but that's how it is. No bright future in sight either, because most 250 guys won't put up a fight when they move to the 450 class. The question has to be asked, is Jett Lawrence the best non-American rider to ever race the AMA championships? I would say a bit yes, even though he is yet to pass both Chad Reed and JM Bale for AMA championships. Of course, both Bale and Reed have 3 major AMA titles to their names. Bale with 1 championship in Supercross and 2 in motocross, 1 a 500cc title and then also a 250cc title. Reed has 2 AMA Supercross championships and 1 AMA 450 motocross title. Reed might have 55 title AMA victories, SX and MX combined, and Bale has 25. You could say that both Reed and Bale had much tougher competition than Lawrence, and I know a lot of young people will try and tell you this is the toughest field ever in the sport. Well, guess what, all your 20-something-year-old young men, it isn't. Now, if Lawrence wins this year's AMA Supercross Championship, it will be his 4th title, and he has currently 30 overall wins MX and SX combined. The kid is 20. Those saying he isn't that special really don't get it, or are just haters. He could very easily end the 2024 season very close to the win numbers of Reed, and if he can get both indoor and outdoor titles, he isn't just the best international rider to ever race in America, but he will be right up there with the top 10 best ever. Okay, you might say I am getting ahead of myself. Well, that is because this kid is ahead of his time. A pure talent that we don't see that often, and one that could end up being called the GOAT in years to come.